Okay. Howdy, howdy. The time has come. I have a crap load of questions. Well, actually not. More than I got the last time I tried this, though. That's an improvement. First things first, though, I do need to point out, and this is gonna frustrate some people. I, um, you'll recall I made a backup account in the event that I lose this one. Yeah, long story short, things happened and I completely lost the login information for that account. And I had saved it somewhere so that I did not have to have a backup email, and, well, gone. So I have a new, oh, yes, it hurts even my head. New backup account that I'm going to link for you down in the description, and you're gonna have to sub there. Yeah, sorry. But on to the questions. Gonna start with one that's not particularly pleasant. Well, for me, because I really not a fan of these versus questions. But here we go. Someone wants to know, who do I think would win in a fight between Goku and Gohan, and why? And specifically the Buu saga. I don't know, and really no one actually can know because reasons. We know that Goku is stated to be as strong as Buu, who's said to be the most dangerous form of Buu. So that, and we also know that Vegeta and Goku specifically felt his ki getting stronger. We know that Vegeta admitted that both Goku and Buu were stronger than he had imagined were possible, etc., so on and so forth. So he definitely faced a stronger version of Buu than Gohan did. But at the same time, when we do see Gohan fighting Buu, he's just fighting him casually, like it's nothing. And the only time we actually see him at his max is when Boo's gotten a massive power up that's actually even stronger than Kid Buu. So we don't know exactly how strong Gohan is and how strong Goku is by comparison as a result. So I really can't stack the one up against the other and say who would win. So there's that. Alright, next question. From SFighter991. Some of my most anticipated games this year. Oh shucks, I'm really not even sure what else coming out this year. Dead Space 3 was one of them, and it was fun. But honestly, the only other one that I can really think of that comes out for sure this year is I'm sorry, probably Tomb Raider. I haven't actually been a big fan of the Tomb Raider games up until now, mostly because I just couldn't take them seriously. This one actually looks like they're taking it seriously and developing a well fleshed out character that's not pretty much all about fan service. So there's that. So yeah, that's about the only one I can actually think about at the top of my head. I guess I'd have to go through a list to see if there's any others, but for now, yeah, that's about it. Okay, if I butcher anyone's names, please don't be afraid to slap me for it. 301 Merlino Boss Sal wants to know. Wow, okay, he's got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions here. Who's your favorite Ginyu Force member? Honestly, Ginyu, just because he, although he's about as crazy as the rest of them, when he gets serious, he genuinely gets serious. He is actually a legit formidable warrior on his own. So, you know, I mean, it's interesting. He's crazy and funny as a result, but when he wants to get down and get serious, he will get down and get serious. So, um, thoughts on the Tim Burton Batman films? I honestly did not like Tim Burton's Batman that much. I liked it as a kid mostly because it was Batman and I knew pretty much nothing other than that movie of Batman and it seemed cool. It just bugged the crap out of me the way, especially when I got older and I got a better understanding of storytelling, how they went the easy route of the Joker actually being the one who killed Bruce's parents. Because for one thing, that just makes such a huge age gap. It's not even funny between the two of them. I mean, Bruce would essentially be literally beating up on an old man. And another is, I honestly didn't like Jack Nicholson as the Joker too much. He only had a couple moments in the movie that really felt like the Joker. He was way too grounded and revenge-driven rather than just, chaotic, comedic. Nah, I don't know. It was strange. Some people like it. I just wasn't feeling it. Oh boy. Sorry again. Long day today. Your favorite science fiction film? Honestly, Stargate. It was a very interesting concept. They managed to do a lot with, honestly, very little. It was very minimalistic, but they managed to do quite a bit with it, which I liked quite a bit. And, just felt very practical, very real, and it spawned some of the best TV that's ever existed. So there's that too. But honestly, it's very interesting because especially since the concept of ancient aliens was and now is again very popular. So yeah, I thought they did some very interesting work with that. There's also some controversy though because they didn't actually come up with the story themselves. Someone else submitted it to them and they actually rejected it, but then used it later. And they did settle that though, so the guy got paid. So at least that. But, yeah, that's actually one of my favorites right there. Hope for the Star Trek or Star Wars franchises, not so long as J.J. Abrams is involved, and I'll leave it at that. Some other anime and manga I enjoy besides Dragon Ball and Parts Hunter. Okay. Full Metal Alchemist, the manga. In terms of the anime, only Brotherhood. The other one does not exist. So yeah, the Full Metal Alchemist manga and Brotherhood. Soul Eater. Love the crap out of Soul Eater. Oh shucks, what else? What else? Again, this is only off the top of my head here. If I could pull up my anime list, I'd definitely be able to. Oh yeah, if we're counting movies too, I liked Appleseed and Appleseed Ex Machina. I love those. What else? Digimon. I grew up on that, so I got a lot of love for that series, especially season 3 or Digimon Tamers, as it's also known. Yu Yu Hakusho. I liked. Full Metal Panic. Chrono Crusade. That made me cry. I'm not ashamed to admit that. Sword Art Online. I actually enjoyed that. And that's it off the top of my head, and for the sake of time, because we're already at 10 minutes here almost, and I'm not even halfway done. Okay, this question by Metal Warrior 917. I'm actually don't take this the wrong way, dude. I'm actually not going to cover this question tonight, mostly because this is going to get its own video. Okay, I'll give you a quick answer though. Honestly, what got me into the manga of Parts Hunter is I was bored. I was bored and I was looking for series to read, and that one came up, and the name of the author interested me, and so I started reading it and went from there. But that is something that's actually going to get much more in-depth explanation in another video where I can take the time to actually talk about this. Okay, I have no idea how to say her name. Is it Indica Lord or Lindica Lord? I don't know. Anyways. Questions. Number one, where does Dragon Ball franchise rank in your top 10 or top 5? Tied for number one. So there's that. Despite Kenji Yamamoto's music being plagiarized, what would you say was your favorite song composition with Kai? None of the other songs from the franchise. Oh, I honestly don't have a favorite, I don't think. I guess that song used from the Cell games was actually composed by him, which is why it was never finally used in the series. If so, probably that. But I haven't really given that much thought. How would you feel if instead of doing the Garlic Jr. filler saga, they produced filler episodes based more around the lives of the training for the... Well, honestly, I liked the Garlic Jr. saga in terms of filler. It was some proper filler. It wasn't padding. It's actually the only piece of filler that I felt was actual proper filler for a series to have. I mean, the rest was all just literal, like chunks of fat in the proverbial turkey, you know? It was just horrible. It didn't need to be there. Stretched out episodes. They actually, even in Japan, they joke with the director of the anime about literally making an entire episode out of one panel in the manga. So yeah, they're aware of how atrocious the filler would get at times. But well, there you go. So honestly, I wouldn't mind a filler like that, but not necessarily there. We really just needed some filler, you know, in the series. And also, I don't know about focusing on the characters' lives, because I really don't like it when filler tries to develop a character beyond what the writer tries to do. Because they actually did try to do that in the series, especially with Gohan. And it didn't end well. So, I don't know. Alright, okay, you know what? Dude, I really can't pronounce your name. Marplatens31. Okay, I'll try that. Forgive me if I butchered that. What's your favorite saga in Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z? I don't have one. I don't. A lot of people have asked me that. I really can't pick a favorite one. I like all of them because each one brings something different to the table. The different different emotional aspects, different story aspects. So I really can't say I have an overall favorite. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say the Great Saiyaman / World Tournament Saga because it made me laugh like an idiot. There we go. So there's that. I just wish that it kind of delved a little bit more into everyone's life and not just Gohan's, I guess.